guys, welcome to today's video. I'm just going to quickly show you how to band a horse's mane. For this purpose, we're not banding for show, we're banding purely to keep it over to one side. Because Nancy's been pretty much living out at the moment, obviously she gets rained on, the wind, everything. Her mane used to lay lovely over this side like it does now, but recently it's been a little bit more of this kind of hairstyle, which is fine. We're all for that, we're all for the crazy hair, as we can see. But I'd just like to try and train it a little bit more over this way, just as we're sort of starting to head into the colder months and we'll start needing rugs on. I want it to get used to laying back over this way. So we're going to band it over. It's just traditional practice to have it banded on the right side, or the mane to lay on the right side. We don't really do any showing at the moment, but I'd like to keep it over this side as much as possible. So I thought I'd just quickly show you how I do it, and that's the reason behind why we're going to do it today, aren't we, Nancy? So I've just brushed through it quickly. I popped a bit of mane and tail spray on it just to keep it there. And what I'm going to do is just wet it down. So I'm not going to wet the underside as much, but I just want to get any sort of like little flyaways, especially in this top section because it is a bit thicker up that side. And that's the section sort of here to here that it does tend to fall over. I don't want to make her too wet because I am planning to ride at the moment. She does have a bridle path cut in. I just trim that with scissors or a pair of trimmers. So that is nice and wet. I don't want to wet it any more than that, as I say, but we're just going to brush it through. Now this is going to stand nice and still for me, aren't you? She's like, so I've got some bands here. You can use any bands for this. I wouldn't use sort of fancy ones because she's probably going to go in the field and rub it, no doubt. I'm just going to take out a few brown ones. These are just normal sort of elastic bands. You can get them any tack shop or online nowadays. I know you want some. I don't want the white ones because they stand out. In there for the moment. Pop them finger. Quite easy. Push that over now. So I'm actually going to start at the top and work my way that way, purely because I don't really want all of this in. So if I start from that way, I can section them nice and even, and then I'll sort of see where I end up and can judge it. So as I say, it's not for a show or anything like that, so I'm not too fussy how many I end up with. I don't really mind if it's not even, but I'd rather them a little bit thinner and closer together, because A, that'll give her more movement through the neck, rather than like a thick section like this that's going to pull and restrict more, because imagine if you've sort of banded that much, it's going to be pulling these ends more than if you've got lots of little sort of joints that size. So I'd rather do more thin ones than less thick ones. So I'm literally, like I say, she's got that is trimming again, but I'm literally going to take probably 2 inches thickness. I mean, you can use your comb to draw down, get them even, and then literally, if you've got gel, you can put some gel in it or some hairspray, but I'm not planning to keep these in for too long because, like I say, she is out in the field, so I don't want her to be uncomfortable at all. I just want a couple of days. I have actually got a proper clip for this, which might be better. I'll just pop that in, band this over. I'm not going to do it too tight either. Let me go and get my proper comb because it'll be a lot easier. this is the comb I was after. So it's actually got a comb one side, and it's also got a nice little clip the other side, so you can sort of comb through and then clip the rest out the way. I've got a fly near you. I'll just put a fly spray on you. That's the first one done, and what you want to do, you don't, I know what you hate, you don't want to band them so they're sitting up like that. If anything, you want to try and tighten the underneath hairs so it sits, so it's laying down. So again, sort of partition a 2 inch, so about there, just comb down, comb that way, and then use this little comb. Probably done that the wrong way because now it's in my way. Oh, Nancy, see how long it's been since the band with the mane, isn't it? Like that. So you want to almost pull down on it as you're banding. Nice and tight to the root. Kind of hard for me to get in here and do it whilst showing. Especially when she's looking over there. As I say, I'm not doing them too tight because she'll be going out. Pull under and secure it. So I'm just going to keep going. I'll probably fast forward it. See we do a couple. As I said, just keep pulling them down, and then yeah, we can go from there. I'm going to need the brown ones. The white ones are all from my last pony and they're not really going to be needed anymore. So I should have actually used the white ones, but I'll just buy some more, it's fine. And chill whilst you're doing this, because if we do have to go to a show and I actually have to plait and band this properly, we're going to need some stillness. know you want odd number of plats in the main, because then the forelock makes your final even number. So I've just roughly counted this, and this is going to be 9 plats or 9 bunches in her main, and that's excluding this usual piece. So I think if I was going to aim to plait her up properly, I'd probably aim for maybe 11 through the main, just to make them that tiny little bit closer together because they're a bit neater. And then yeah, top one. Normally I'd always go for the 9, but she has got quite a long neck, so I'd rather do plaits to suit her rather than the standard. Oh, all my bands keep snapping. Maybe it's a sign, that's why I use the brown ones. I actually started small, I've ended up getting bigger through, but yeah, it's just, like I say, just a bit of a practice run, just to see what she looks like banded up, and to try and keep them over till she has a little bar. So thank you if you stayed tuned and had a watch of that, guys. I will show you a quick close-up of what I've done, but that's it from us for today's video, so bye! Just a quick close-up of Nancy's mane, all banded over. She's not too impressed about it. Nancy, put your head down because I'm too short. This is what I've done. As you can see, she does need a good bath, so that's why I wasn't too fussed about how they went, because I'm planning to bath her at the weekend. But it's just a quick band over just to keep them staying where they're supposed to be until the weekend when she has a bath, and then I'll either do them properly in maybe smaller bunches, or hopefully it'll have trained over and be staying there a little bit by now. But as I say, thank you from us. Nancy's clearly fed up now, turning her bum on me. But thank you for watching, guys, and we shall speak to you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more. Bye!